Hey everybody, today's video is not planned. I haven't prepared anything. I don't usually do that, but there's a couple of things. First of all, I've been doing all of my Patreon hangouts this week. If you guys don't know, I do these like one-on-one and group hangouts through my Patreon account. And through all of that connecting and, hanging out, I realized that we all are feeling really isolated, feeling like we're kind of crazy. People are talking about learning new languages and organizing their whole house, and here I am just struggling to shower. And I don't know, after having these conversations, I thought it might be helpful. I know it's kind of selfish because I know it'll be helpful for me to just like talk about it because I haven't really talked about how I'm doing or what's happening. And spoilers, I'll probably get emotional because I always do. I can't help it. But the truth about it is that this time has been really hard and weird. And personally, mine started off horrible from the get because like my mom was gone and she was out of the country on vacation when all this started happening. And everything, I don't know if you guys felt this way, but everything happened really quickly. And so from the get, I was like, shit, this is terrible. Oh my God, like I'm worried about my mom. And if you guys don't know, my dad's already passed away. So she's the only parent I got. And so that was really stressful for me. And it was strange because I didn't think about it, like when it was happening, I was worried, but you know how you just like kind of, I got to keep doing things. Like things were still busy. I was still working. And then there was this weird like subconscious, just 2 weeks after she'd returned. So she didn't get back until I think the 21st of March. 2 weeks after that, I had this like, this release where I was like, oh, she's okay. She didn't end up getting sick or anything. She's home, safe, healthy, happy. But I didn't even realize how much that was stressing me out. And so that's led to me not sleeping very well, having these crazy anxious dreams where like, not even anything to do with coronavirus, which is really weird, but they're anxious dreams like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Sean and I don't want kids. So that'd be like a horrible thing for us. Or like I show up to film something and I don't know what I'm supposed to say. And they ask me questions that I have no idea about. It's like showing up to school when you're a kid, like without clothes on or something. It was like those kinds of dreams. And I'd wake up like, and then last night I dreamt I went to war. Like what's happening in my brain? I'm not really sure. And so anyway, so know that it's been hard for me too. Like just because I'm a therapist doesn't mean I'm not human. I think a lot of people assume that just because I went to school, that I know better, that I can always do better. I'm still human. It's still hard and it's still super stressful. And I've even found myself being really irritable. And that's actually the video I planned on doing was like, why I've been so angry lately. And then I was like, that doesn't fully capture what I've been experiencing. But to that end, like I've just wanted to like be mad at everybody, like be mad at my neighbor who I see leaving their house and they're older. And I'm like, what are you doing? Stay inside. Jesus Christ. To, just being agitated at Sean because we're stuck in the house. But in those moments I have to think, and maybe this will be helpful for you. I have to think, Katie, what are you really feeling? Because anger is a secondary emotion. So what is it hiding? What am I protecting myself with this anger? And the answer is usually sadness. I've been feeling really sad. I'm sad for all of our healthcare workers. I'm sad, like I have to grieve all of the events that were canceled and the weddings that had to be rescheduled. And not to mention the people that we're losing. I don't want to act like that's not the biggest part of the grief, but for a lot of us, it's just grieving the life we used to have. I grieve socializing with my friends, being able to go over to their house and play games and any of that. What I wouldn't give to go out to dinner and have drinks with some friends, am I right? Get my nails done, get my hair done, things that like, I know it's such a privileged life that I live, but I want you to know that I feel it too. And I think the problem with everything that's going on is that I don't feel like that's a valid feeling. Like, so I'm stuffing it down because I'm like, hey, we have people like on the front lines, like people who've lost family members. Who am I to like bitch about the fact that I'm stuck in my house and feeling upset and worried? And so I just want to say that because I want all of you to know that it's okay to feel that way. And I think part of what's helping me is just letting myself feel it and like processing it. Because even seeing my friends' kids having to do like online school and stuff is like kind of sad to me. Like they miss their friends and sometimes they don't quite understand. So there's a lot of grieving that I think we need to do. But the cool thing about like social media and being online is that we're so connected. And I would encourage all of you, just as a community, we already do this, but even more so now, I think it's really important to get in comments and leave positive things. You've been doing that for me and I've been loving it. I've been trying to do that for my friends. Like, just even if it's a heart emoji, if I don't even know what to say, just leaving some love, being kind. The last thing any of us need to do is just shit talk each other. Like, that doesn't help at all. It just makes us feel more alone. And so I'd take some time and leave some love. That's kind of, I guess, the takeaway from today. And let yourself feel it. I've been trying to like validate myself. So I hope this video is validating to you. That even though I haven't lost anybody to the coronavirus, thank God, knock on wood, but, and I don't have anybody close in my family who's on the front lines. Well, I guess my sister-in-law works at Costco and I'm worried about her all the time, hoping that she doesn't get sick. And my nephew works there too. There's a lot of stuff. What I'm trying to get at, and I'm not doing a very good job, is just because there isn't this direct grief that we should be experiencing, or that our feelings are validated by this direct experience, I think we all have to grieve. Everybody around the world, I think, is grieving. And so know that it's okay to feel that way. And I know a lot of you reached out because your mental illness and symptoms have like gotten worse, and that's understandable. We already have a tough time managing, right? And then we like throw on this layer of worldwide stress. It's crazy. And we don't have any experience to pull from. Like, I don't even know what to tell people about it because I don't know either. Anyway, I guess the point of this is just like, it's okay to feel how you feel. It's weird. It's shitty. I hate it. I'm uncomfortable. God, I want sushi and I can't make that in my house. There's so many random things that I think during the day. And I'm just trying to dump what my brain has been going through, so that you know that it's okay to feel how you feel too. And keep sharing those funny memes, man. If we can't laugh, what do we do? And I've been living in that a lot. I know that probably those of you following me on Instagram are like, Katie, are you really doing anything, or are you just resharing memes? I'm just resharing memes over here trying to survive. And also, like, just this last week, I started to feel a little bit better. I think because I gave myself permission to not work all the time. Like, I don't know if you guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, I'm sure you realize this. I'm pretty type A. I'm crazily over-organized and I work hard. I enjoy it. It's not a bad thing. You know, I enjoy the work. And I love connecting with you, and I'd love to do everything I can. But right now I have to take care of myself and give myself a little breathing room to recognize that I'm not able to do what I used to do every day. Like, I remember when I went into therapy when my dad first died, and I was like so frustrated. I was in graduate school, and my therapist at the time was like, Katie, like, your dad just died. And I was like, well, I know, but like, I still have tests. I need to get back to school. I need to do all this shit and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like shit talking myself, negative self-talk, spiraling me into like not a happy place. And she was like, listen, in life, you run marathons. You do a lot. You're busy. You're doing stuff all day, every day. And she's like, someone just came into your life and threw a 70-pound backpack on your back and was like, hey, go run those marathons. And she goes, and now you're surprised that you can't? And I don't know why that was just so like tangible for me. So the world has thrown a 70-pound backpack on us. We're not able to do what we used to do. I loved that meme that was like, we're not working from home. We're at home during a crisis to help save lives. And I just really like that, because there's that pressure of, well, I'm at home, I have all this free time, I should learn another language and I should get all this work done. It's not the same. It's hard to focus. We're in a constant state of worry and stress. And anyway, that's really it. I just wanted to connect with you. I want you to know that I'm not feeling great either. It's okay to not be able to focus and do what you normally did. Just take it one moment at a time. Take care of yourself more than anything. The one thing that I can do every day is I can move my body and I can shower, and I guess there's 3, because then I feed myself regularly. So make sure you're doing those things. Make sure you're taking care of your basic needs, because that helps me at least have some kind of structure to my day. And, you know, it's keeping me going. Anyway, I love you. Thank you so much for following along. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my Patreon patrons who support what I do. You're the reason, like, through all of this stuff, who knows what's going to come out of it. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves, stay home and stay safe, and we'll get through it.